That was quite a grudge, wasn't it? I've never seen anything like it.
Back to 1973, is that what they said?
I guess so. Yeah, that's a long grudge to hold. Thank you, Aaron. That's good stuff. We've got a couple of talented Canadian actors in studio with us this afternoon. CTV viewers might notice Aaron Douglas from his work on The Bridge and on Flashpoint, and Ty Olson has been in Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Men in Trees, and I loved you in Men in Trees, by the way, and also play stepdad to Bella Swan in the Twilight series. So first of all, Aaron, let's talk to you first about your role in Flashpoint. How'd you find that?
It was really interesting because we shot at the ACC and we shot on top of the scoreboard.
Oh,
and
cool.
we were literally on top of the scoreboard. And Enrico had a little bit of issues with heights, so he had some vertigo issues. Didn't really bother me. My fear is open water, so if they dumped me in the ocean, I would have a heart attack. But Enrico couldn't deal with the heights. But it was a lot of fun. It was really high up for about 7 days. It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
But that cast and crew are tremendous.
Well, it's a show that's done really well in Canada and the U.S.
Yeah, it really. Yeah, it was sort of our bitter rival when I was doing The Bridge. It was like the older brother that nobody liked. But I loved it. It was great to be back in the CTV family, if only for a week.
Oh, fantastic. Now, Ty, the Twilight series has really taken off. Tell us about how these movies are doing so well and they're helping the local film industry.
Well, anytime you get productions of that size and caliber in town, it's helpful for the entire community, actors, production, everyone involved. So a monster project like that, they made 3 movies out of it, and they got another one that's yet to be released. It does nothing but bring money into the economy and help the local artist as well.
Pays for your house.
Pays for my house.
Yeah, and what was it like being part of such a huge movie, because I know that it's had such a lot of attention?
You know what, I'll tell you the biggest thing that it did for me is years ago trying to teach my daughter how to read. She refused to read, but she loved those movies, and when I finally convinced her that she can learn what is going to happen in the next movie if she reads the book.
Aha!
And I kid you not, she read the book. She's an avid reader. She reads like 4 books a week now. And so I always tell everybody the thing that I have to thank Twilight for the most is that.
Oh, that's
that my
great.
daughter learned to love to read because of them.
How old is she?
She's 11 now.
Oh, that's great.
That's great.
Now, you guys are both represented by Pacific Artists, and there's a big party tonight supporting Make-A-Wish.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Every year at Christmas time, the agencies put on these big Christmas parties, and it's a lot of money spent on just kind of us and frivolous things. So Mel and Morgan, 2 ladies in the office, agents at the office, decided to make it a fundraiser for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So we're having this party, and we're having raffles, and people are donating things, and so all the proceeds from tonight's party, which is at the Opus Hotel, goes to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
That's fantastic. And finally, Ty, I have to ask you about this. You have a new show coming to CTV. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Borealis. It's essentially the Wild West in 2045.
Oh,
the ice caps have melted, and the last oil and gas reserve on the planet has been found underneath, and it's now under international dispute. Everybody's trying to get a piece of the pie as we all watch the world's reserves dwindle. And I play Vic Carbonneau, and Borealis is a gold rush town, and it's the Wild West in the future, and it's full of excitement and drama, and it's going to be a good one.
All right. And just quickly, were you guys celebrating the big Grey Cup win last night with us?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, it's good to have you guys in. Thank you so much for joining us in studio today.
Thank you.
Still to come.